So research shows that this is a $100 billion industry. Here you are rolling out at this convention here a franchise opportunity that is going to be one of the best ways to actually create some really distinct different ways of how as a franchisor you can make money. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, well I think what you first have to determine is what kind of franchise do you want? Do you want a franchise that you gotta have employees? I mean, do you want to work with employees? You got the fear of hiring them, firing them, who's going to open your building if someone calls in sick, who's going to close the building, the headache of food prep. You can walk around this whole complex and 90% of these franchises here are going to require that.
Yes.
You know, with the Salon Suite business model, you're a landlord. It's passive income and there's no employees needed.
Better yet, no
Right.
employees needed. I love those words.
Right.
So tell me, is it really kind of like a real estate business that you're in as far as the real estate concerned? Tell me how that works.
Well, you're a landlord because you know, you're leasing out fully furnished individual salon suites and fully furnished individual tattoo suites. They're both different professionals that need their own separate buildings.
Right.
And it's just rental. It's rental income. You're a landlord.
Right, so I'm a beauty professional,
Okay.
and I've been working part of a salon for a good number of years. I have an established clientele, and for the longest time I've been actually making money but having to share what I'm profiting with the house, meaning the owner of the actual salon. Are you saying to me that if I made a decision to go ahead as a beauty professional, move into one of these suites,
Correct.
I am now going to be increasing my income?
Yes, by as much as 50%. I mean, the average beauty professional, by leaving the standalone salon,
Right.
all right, and leasing from House of Salons, they're going to make on average between $40,000 and $50,000 more a year in their pocket,
And be their own boss.
and be their own boss, and sell their own product, and brand their suite after who they're about, what they're about.
So their biggest concern is to show up and to be able to operate in a luxurious type of a setup, that they don't have to worry about how the heat's going to be turned on, the AC is going to work, or anything, because that is the landlord's responsibility.
Correct. Everything is there. You bring, as a beauty professional or a tattoo professional, you bring your own tools and you're open and ready for business. That's the model of this. And with my buildings, both in the tattoo suites and the salon suites, we give them a better experience than the standalone salon that they came from. My philosophy is not to give them an equal, but to give them a better experience. And how do we do that? By giving them every amenity that they need. And the key to this business is when you do that to a beauty professional or a tattoo professional,
Right.
they can't go anywhere nicer. So tenant retention.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Looking at the models that you've actually put together, which I highly suggest, if you're watching this, you need to go see what those designs look like. They are absolutely stunning. You can't get anything better than it. To my liking, it's actually a Beverly Hills experience.
Correct.
But I also heard ever so slightly saying that this is something that you work within any budget, or at least a realistic budget from what I can hear. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, not everybody can open up 20 or 30 suites,
Right.
all right? There's a lot of suites that are going to 40, okay? They can't afford that. But what I do is I'm the most budget-friendly franchise company out there. We will work with any budget. We can get you in this game or this business with as little as 8 to 10 suites, you know, making it very affordable. Well, you might say, well, can we make money at that? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can make money at that.
Well, that's the key to the game, right?
Right.
Making money, and if you don't have to show up every day at work, even better.
It's incredible.
So I do want to, sometimes business owners, franchisees want to go ahead and open up a franchise. They want to know who they're doing business with. Who is the person that's going to be working for me? Who is Frank? Why should I hire him? Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, well, my history is I created the concept. As far as a company with experience in this business, no one's got more. There's nothing I haven't seen There's nothing I haven't done, and there's nothing I haven't come across. And the key in this business, and what my competition doesn't do, it's what you're saying, beautiful buildings, it's evolution. In this business, if you don't evolve, you die. If you still put up the same footprint that you've been putting up for 18 years, all right, that's not going to work. It worked 18 years ago, but doesn't work in today's market. We've expanded the size of suites. We give master suites. We give the beauty professional and the tattoo professional more options.
Okay.
You know, of different size suites, and just to grow their business.
So going back to what we were trying to figure out, I have looked a little bit looked at you personally, your resume, and I find it very impressive. I mean, I'm sitting here talking to someone that's been doing this for 20 plus years and doing the own contracting and your own design.
Correct.
I mean, that's impressive. It really is. So your knowledge alone to be able to guide someone that wants to actually open up one of the House of Salon suites or the tattoo suites, they're in good hands, it sounds to me.
No, that's a great question. Well, I've also got 35 years of designing and a construction background. So I'm not just somebody picking up an idea here that has not actually been in the trenches. You know, I'm in the trenches every day. You know, working with contractors, building my own buildings. You know, if I'm putting up a franchise for an individual, there's not a contractor out there that's going to be able to pull anything over me. You know, as a franchisee, as a franchisor, I'd say, you know, we're working together. You know, it's in my best interest to make sure that my franchisee is getting the absolute, you know, best out there.
So all said and done with, essentially you are creating a turnkey operation for a beauty professional to go and set up shop.
Correct.
All they need to do is to bring their tools, their product,
correct,
and the doors are open automatically.
Right.
I think that this is something that is revolutionary. It's the wave of the future. I do believe that the nature of your design is above and beyond. I think that even the Kardashians would want to sit there and have that experience at one of your salons, for sure. Absolutely. Well, I tell you, you've done a great job.
Okay.
Keep on going. If you want to know more about House Salon Suites and Tattoo Suites, how is it they can get a hold of you?
Well, we got the website. It's flashing on the screen right now. You're going to get a bunch of additional information off of that website. I also got 2 videos on that website, one for House of Ink Tattoo Suites, and again, really look at the House of Ink Tattoo Suites, because just as when I developed the salon suite concept 25 years ago, that blew up in America, and the same thing is going to happen for the tattoo artists right now. So it's a groundbreaking opportunity. It's a way to diversify your portfolio.
Absolutely.
If you already got salon suites, diversify your portfolio and go into tattoo suites.
Right. Yeah,
You know, it's a win-win.
The tattoo world has just grown into a very well accepted form of expression,
right?
And just the artistry has just taken on its own nature.
Absolutely.
There's something I want to go into really quick. When you're working with a client, what should the client expect from you? For example, if I were your client, how would you walk me through the process?
So with the franchise, obviously you're going to get full training. First of all, you don't have to have any experience in this business. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know.
Got it.
And actually, this may sound crazy, but in 2 to 3 hours, you're going to be a pro in this business. Okay.
Okay.
It's anyone can do it, but only with my guidance.
Of course.
All right, with the proper guidance.
Yes.
Anybody can run this business. Again, all my experience. We have marketing teams, construction teams, everything you need at your fingertips, we've got for you.
I couldn't have said it any better. I think that if anyone is wanting to know more about this, again, further find yourself looking at the information on the website, as indicated earlier, is flashing on the bottom of the screen. If you're looking for passive income, working with no employees, and looking to actually penetrate the beautician or actually the beauty world, this is the place to do it. And the same thing with the up-and-coming, magnificent growing industry of the tattoo industry. So good luck to you, and hope to hear more from you.
All right. Thank you.
All right.